Should have left when the Hellion died. Maybe. I hope that the strategic layer, if it isn't already, I hope that it like can be balanced such that leaving when the Hellion dies there is the wrong play. I guess you could also just make tactical. Tougher. Alright, what have we got going on here? Nothing. Manic for money. It's like a little bit appealing, but I'm gonna pass. I need more portraits, apparently. Have enough deeds for level 5 weapons or armor. Fringe, I already have your respect forever. Don't be silly like that. What's the graveyard?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
5 out of 12. Alright. So I only have 3 Vestals now. I was able to get the trinkets back. This looks like an okay apprentice dungeon. It'll have a treasure room probably. I don't know what this guy does, but I could bring... Can't bring him. Oh, I'm remembering the problem now. Start leveling a new Vestal, maybe? So I'm not doing a level 1 at the moment because I don't have anybody I want to send on one. 5, 12, 14... So I don't want to just yellow it with these 4. Let's see what happens, I'm curious. I had no idea that this guy had an 8 stress heal from any position. That's like really good. I'm pretty sure. Alright. One of those. I don't have any actual heal at the moment. I am aware of that. Don't have a snuff box. I sort of have bleed, so flashing daggers is fine, I think. We're pretty good at the back rank stuff because I have a Plague Doctor. These guys have lots of abilities. I'm sure that some of them will be relevant to killing a boss monster. We get to camp once. They'll probably all die. And then I can, like, call it a campaign and start again. Good night, douche. These are all people who have never been on a mission before. So they have all of their abilities. Any level 6s? No, I haven't sent my level 5s on missions, really. Trying to get a bunch of people up to like 3 to 5-ish. We could do a level 5 dungeon right now instead. Could kill the Necromancer Lord. It's a pretty good party. I've changed my mind. Let's kill the Necromancer Lord. We're on such a roll right now. The Necromancer... I'm trying to remember what he does. I've fought him like 2 times already. He summons skeletons. My man-at-arms can move stuff. Yeah. Bellow, Retribution, Crush. I don't think he really does that much, right? The reason that I was waiting was I wanted to be able to upgrade skills more. Yep, that's why I'm waiting. It makes no sense to do this right now when I'm going to get enough heirlooms to upgrade skills and stuff by leveling up the other people. It's just silly. So, back to killing this. Where are we? I don't remember what happens in this one. I got rid of my scouting trinket. Yep, got rid of my scouting trinket. So we're gonna have worse scouting, unfortunately. Minus 25% stress and plus 10 accuracy. I'll take it. And a bunch of bleed stuff. I'll take that too. I don't know why we're bringing a Crusader with Nocturnal. It doesn't make any sense. As long as we are aware that it doesn't make any sense, though. I'm pretty sure it's allowed. Let's increase our speed in first round to Blight before people move. I'm just gonna roll with plus 8 accuracy for a hit point as well. Grab some dodge and some damage on the grave robber. These guys don't have any health. And I don't have a healer. So I'm pretty sure that this boss fight will go well. Bring all the food we can. People have like bandage for camping at least. Oh god. Okay, we're not actually that bad. We have 2 sort of heals. And quite a lot of other stuff.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating
Did I sell a good
surplus of
Man-at-Arms
wasted
shield?
flesh had become burdensome.
I thought I sold the Man-at-Arms
Nothing
thing,
is more
which
terrible
only
than I can
worked on
describe.
rank 4.
An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and
And it didn't
bone.
seem that good. Okay, we have the skeletons. We're in the Warrens this time. Holy water gives me loot.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
This is a level 1 dungeon, so it is legitimately going to be easier. Oh, I didn't consider the counter strategy of just not having a guy in the back rank. Way to go, them. So we want to lunge.
Obliterated.
Whoops. I should not have lunged the 3rd position guy, apparently.
Confidence surges as the
His
enemy
team is
crumbles.
actually sort of hilarious.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Day 7. My cat is vomiting. Oh. Both of my cats are here. Only one of them is vomiting, though. Tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were for it. I already read that. Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I already read that. We're not in the ruins, we're in the Warrens, Paluard. Come on now. What do you think I am, some sort of noob? I do have a light skill in the Warrens though. Which doesn't seem like it's that great, perhaps. So I can, like, stun them. Potentially. And then I can lunge.
Annihilated.
I can... You... And I can Holy Lance. You... Do some more. Well, I did say I was going for the Necromancer a lot, but in the end it seemed like probably not actually a good idea. And so here we are instead. This is my new A team. I've just decided this team is sick. I get to sometimes use abilities which deal damage. It's all I've ever wanted.
A death by inches.
There was the crit for 4.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
This thing gives us like cleansing of bad perks, but sometimes we take stress and sometimes we get Warren stuff. Somebody had a really bad. This guy has the worst. Okay. That'll probably help fighting a fucking Necromancer. What could be wrong with entering the fight with 50 stress on our guy? Nice. We have 2 now. Why don't they give you them in like the right order so you can actually read the story? Here's my secret room. I'm looking for some fights where we can stress heal the Crusader a bit. Oh my god.
Finding the stuff is only the first
Do these
step.
stack? No?
Must be carried home.
You could just bring home only journal entries from the dungeon. I would be sort of surprised by this team comp too. So we go lunge. I'm gonna bleed out this guy. Holy Lance. Probably you, assuming that the Plague Doctor moves first, but it might not. We'll see. Oh no, he's bleeding.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, this works out pretty well. So we can choose. We can let this guy shoot us again, and battlefield medicine plus stress heal. Speed 4, speed 8. Probably doesn't. Yeah, he probably doesn't get to attack us. So battlefield heal keeps our health up. Stress heal. And he rolled well. But that didn't actually do anything. Gonna mess around for one turn. Go for a crit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Where do I check what curios do? At darkestdungeon.gamepedia.com/curio.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
Oh.
are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I have one shovel. I do have anti-venom. Pretty sure this gives me actual loot sometimes. Really? Makeshift dining table. Oh, medicine. I give it medicine. Whoops.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Prefer this site. I don't like their color scheme. Hurts my eyes. It's too bright.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
What is this trash?
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Bright color schemes in 2017, especially for Darkest Dungeon. I cannot abide this. Alright, I'll just kill him with the Jester real quick. Wait. Let's blind those. Yup, these. Wait, what? The guy went backwards? What a legend. That was a sick play.
Eradicated.
Fuck. No. Oh. Alright, so I have to... I screwed up. I can't lunge this turn, but I can blight. Well, yeah, he has 40% blight resist, unfortunately. I effectively healed for 8 right then. What do you guys think about those biscuits? Oh good, I can't actually hack that in any way. This is not really the Plague Doctor's dungeon, it turns out.
The light, the promise of safety.
Hellion has to bleed this out. I do really enjoy playing shuffling comps. I will, however, point out that the reason that these guys are here is that they were the lowest level people on my roster, and I'm on like minor tilt after what happened on the last mission. They're working out. We have some really good turns and some really bad turns, you know, taking it a turn at a time.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, we're here again. So what does this do if I don't have anything? Gives me tapeworm. That's not what I wanted. Just a general observation about the nature of the disease. We want to fight that. This dungeon's so easy to move around in that I feel like we could maybe come back to it if we decide at the end that we want to fight it. Let's kill Mr. Inchoate Flesh.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Apparently it's a
With
trap.
singular purpose.
Give this a bandage. I'm just prejudiced against worms. Anti-French.
Squirming, contorting, and ever
What the
expanding. This
fuck is
horror
that?
must be unmade.
I legitimately have no idea what this is. Why do the different parts of it have different resistances? What happens if I Plague Grenade 2 of them?
And power.
Oh, so like I have to hit the second rank a bunch? Apparently. My Crusader's not going to be able to do anything for the entire fight. And that hits all of it. Okay. And it healed and slapped me. Healed and slapped me. It has some bleed resist. Passed? It passed. Okay. So we want to move forward. Wait, now it's different. It has its spine is in the air. Okay. The very place that I was hoping its spine wouldn't be. The back ranks have low protection this turn, but still have some protection. I could blight it. I could flashing daggers. Doesn't really deal any damage. Blight lowers its blight resist as well. shit. Just like passed my turn effectively. Haven't used Abomination because I like tried to read what it does and then gave up. Basically, I got as far as I was going to get and then decided that I just wasn't going to know what those did until the next time I played this game. It's 50% stun resist. Okay. You wasted your turn. What? Now it has a fish on its face? It's healing. I think I'm okay with it healing. That looks like those pieces are very easy to deal a lot of damage to. Let's do that.
The ground quakes.
Undulating invasion. Okay. Healed again. So these pieces heal. These ones slap you. This one spits bullshit at you. Splight it. We can bleed these, or we could stun. I don't know what that does. Seems fine. Oh, come on. I've worked out that it has protection. I'm looking at the numbers. My team isn't particularly good at picking which spot they're going to attack, unfortunately. Interesting. It has 10 hit points. I don't remember which ones have gone this turn. I probably have to battlefield this guy, though. This doesn't really matter. Okay. It's just gonna tick down. Little shit.
Its destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Sometimes I like the narrator. Alright, so at some point I'm going to camp. We're going to go down this way, move up here for this curio, come back around here, there, get everything, and then we can decide if we want to do this battle and this battle as well. I have lots of battlefield medicines. I did just eat a bunch of food, though. Still have... Nah, I have a ton of food. Let's
A spark
feast.
without kindling is a goal without hope.
Huh. Camping may have actually been a bad idea. I have no way to protect us.
Secrets
God
and
damn it.
wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Oh wait, my like team doesn't make sense in any of the positions they can be in, so they feel completely fine in this one. That's pleasant.
A singular strike.
I really have to stop killing the position 3 guy before my Crusader can do anything.
Decimated.
Oh.
A powerful blow.
Good crit.
A trifling
All right.
victory,
Perfectly played
but a
as
victory
usual.
nonetheless.
Oh. Fuck me. These guys can obliterate this, I'm sure. He's even surprised. Huh. I should have just moved, actually. Could yop him. Vestal, Highwayman, Man-at-Arms. Can he only call, like, people who have died? Is that why he has a Vestal now and he didn't before? Also, is a Vestal bad? Seems like it might be a bad thing.
Masterfully executed.
Don't have Iron Swan. We can go up here.
A devastating blow.
Ronar is now auto-hosting me. Thanks, Ronar. What is Ronar up to now that he's defeated the Long War? I'm not a big fan of this Highwayman fella.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
The main thing I've found about this fight is that it makes the AI
The match is
look
struck.
particularly
A
poor.
blazing star is born.
on Barristan's head.
Infant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
15% prots.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Yeah, that's maybe
Paid
fair.
for in blood.
Halloward. I couldn't really argue against that claim. I think there's a little bit of, like, this guy's marked, so I shoot him. Gotta remember not to kill the position 3 guy straight away. I should have let my Hellion put bleed on the... I could have just alpha'd them if I'd played that right. I should have blighted the other guy with the Plague Doctor. Into lunging a slightly different guy into them all being dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
They do go for lower hit point dudes quite often, and stressors go for high stress. I've definitely heard that stressors go for high stress, but then I've, like, experienced things that make me question whether it's true. I actually played the turn right. Hey, we just, like, used their abilities in a sensible order and killed 4 guys with them. There you go. There it was. That's what this team is meant to be doing.
Insidious killer.
This entire dungeon. I'm just, like, terrible, so they haven't been. There's no reason to have this. There's no real reason to have the shovel either, though, I don't think. Alright, let's see if I can pull that off again. So the Hallion's in charge of position 1. The Crusader's in charge of... Okay, we blind these guys. Good. The Hallion's killing position 1, the Crusader's killing position 3 or 4. Which means that we probably want you dead.
Another abomination.
The Grave Robber.
Cleansed from our lands.
Yup. It's probably actually better to stun him. It's a little bit too beefy to kill in 1 turn. I got slightly less ridiculously lucky this time around, causing me to take 9 stress damage. Alas. Go for a... light on you? Nope. Go for a breakthrough then. Okay, we can stun him this turn. And get him bleeding out. This is unlikely to actually blight him, but healing for 1 is just like, it would make me feel too gross to actually do it. Okay.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I like that I have 6 keys for some reason. I did not start with 6 keys.
A handsome reward. For a
I
task
still have
well
6 keys.
performed.
You Space Cowboy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm still playing some Long War 2 on stream, but for right now I'm slowing down on it a little bit. I'm questionable at best at Darkest Dungeon right now. Still learning some of the stuff. Come on now, Lynx. He's missing hanging out with you. Got some occult scrawlings, which give us random positive quirks sometimes, but stress, I don't heal stress well enough to take it, I don't think. And we can definitely finish the last 2 fights. Don't need keys anymore. Don't need holy water. Do I need food? Maybe. I can bin the food on the last fight though. Oh, let's just use the last torch. Keep the onyx. Probably throw it away later though. We're doing better than we were at the start, actually. But I wasn't doing particularly well at the start.
Back to the pit.
I don't know if lighting these actually did anything. Maybe with breakthrough? Oh, that's sick. Oh, what a crushing turn. How are the maggots going to recover from that? Send them home in shame.
As victories mount,
Wait, I don't
so too
get
will resistance.
stuff? Don't you like get stuff for winning fights? Huh. Alright, let's go check this curio and then go home. Have no bandages, but doesn't really matter. Extra supplies, wonderful. Quest complete. Back in the day, maggots seemed a lot more challenging than they do now. Found some crests, 3 portraits, some money, cleansing crystal, some other stuff. Yay. Got some experience in these guys. Evasive sounds good.
My obsession